ना
149
1 एचपी का भी, जब 1 एचपी बची ना उतनी
एक
हेल्थ रह
एचपी
गई
की
थी
एक एचपी क्या होती है?
मतलब भाई ट्रू 1 एचपी, 1 एचपी बोलते बंदे तो 10 एचपी या 15 एचपी बचती है। ट्रू 1 एचपी बची थी उस बंदे को। आगे दिखा आधी बुलेट वहां पर लग जाती है भाई, रिकोशे होके लग जाती, पियर्स होके लग जाती।
जल्दी तुम ये भी गेम अनइंस्टॉल कर दोगे।
नहीं अभी तो शुरू होने वाला है। अच्छा यार अभी तो नया
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Welcome. Come on in. Now, where was I? Right. Oh, yes. You've a good head for business, haven't you? No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf. If you work all
The secret is do the hard work first and let the easy.
Come on inside. Oh, watch yourself, though.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Whew. Sorry I'm in a bit of a tizzy. I was just scolding some of the plants for spitting and nipping. I suppose it's my own fault for putting more than 4 to a tray. By the way, Beatrice Green is the name, but you may address me as Madam Green. welcome to Dogweed and Deathcap. Oh, mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there wasn't the constant demand for antidotes, I wouldn't need to stock so many of the little dears. Except, of course, for curses. And, well, if you've been petrified, then obviously you've come to the right place. Mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there's an uprooting, you'll be the next one to drop dead, and I'm in no mood for a clear-up.
What do you have for sale?
Well, what say we show you some of what's available? Your things will be safe with me, till they're sold. Then you'll have to make do with money. Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
I don't find potions
Hogsmeade, here I come.
and if it's double potions, I question whether I wouldn't just rather be a Why are we only learning all the boring?
Accio! Arresto momentum. Levioso, descendo!
Oh, Hogsmeade owes you
Revelio.
a great debt. Well done, taking down a fully grown troll.
Incendio! Confringo! Revelio!
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now. What can I do for you today? I hope to see you again. Farewell for now. What can I do for you today? A wise decision. Thank you. What can I do for you today? I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
It's my favorite place in the entire city. If I didn't have
Sometimes it seems all to Hogsmeade. Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do? Revelio. That's it.
This is for Rookwood! I'll watch the light go out of your eye.
You let.
You will pay for your deed.
Impressive. Stupid. Accio.
Wow. Barely felt that at all.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Leviosa. Descendo. Arresto momentum. Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before. I retrieved the helmet from the Ashwinders.
Well done. This is sure to impress Ranrock. The helmet shines even more brightly than I imagined. The etchings, the contour of the profile. Remarkable.
It looks stunning, Lodgok. I see why you wanted it back.
You did the thieves a service by recovering it. I know many a goblin who would have killed for it.
Ah, then I'm glad to be rid of it myself.
Thank you. This should earn Ranrock's trust. I will take it to him immediately. It may distract him from his search.
His search?
It is merely an inkling. You have impressed me greatly, friend. I am glad that I trusted you. We shall speak soon. Best to keep our arrangement quiet for now. Many will not believe that our aims might possibly align.
If I had to pick a favorite professor, I'd choose...
Revelio. Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit, unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night. Now, if you wouldn't mind humoring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Ooh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed. Which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most.
Revelio.
This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes. terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear.
Revelio.
That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of 2 statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
I'd be glad to help you, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I knew I could count on you. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh! I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
Revelio. Alohomora. Alohomora. Aloha Mora.
Well done! You're in! Remember,
Revelio.
use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you. This is a restricted area of the castle, after all.
Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio.
How are your students getting along this year?
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of coddled cape flappers that can scarcely tell the difference between our...
This must be the prefect's bathroom.
Always mucking about, stirring up trouble. Perhaps Ranrock and his lot wouldn't be so competent if the minister had one of those goblins comes near me, I'll hand him his hatch. Or helm, I suppose. Anyway, I'm not afraid of a goblin rebellion. My marching professor Headphone heard. I don't think that's correct.
Revelio.
Not at the moment, no. Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them my way, though. Well, I suppose I should begin my rounds now. I suppose Professor Black knows best, but the students are terribly disappointed. Hufflepuff? Not Ravenclaw?
I know when I see a winning bet, and Ravenclaw would not have been that. Not this year.
What?
Revelio. 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 Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar, and I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that. Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Confringo. Revelio.
Deke. Ah, Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack. Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howen said in Beasts class, that I should study as many beasts as I can on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area. So, perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out on their own.
Precisely what Deke was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deke can show you how to best use the knapsack and where. Come along, then.
I don't think I can do that.
Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Actually, perhaps another time. Perhaps I'll come back to this. Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Come on in. Healing potions are a speciality here, should you need any. What can I do for you today? I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Mine now, demigods. It's like Revelio.
Aloha Mora.
Revelio. Revelio. What do we have here? A demiguise. Revelio. Potato! Stupid! Accio! Stupid! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Not my fault you're a deadly great spider. Confringo! Who lived here, I wonder? Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Protego. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Revelio. Protego. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Arresto momentum. Levioso. Descendo. Revelio. Hogsmeade, here I come.
Welcome. Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all. What can I do for you today? I hope to see you again. What can I do for you today? I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
क्या कर रहा है बे?
हाँ, हॉगवर्ट्स लेगेसी खेल रहा।
हैं?
हॉगवर्ट्स लेगेसी खेल रहा।
मल्टीप्लेयर है सोलो है?
सोलो। अभी तो खेले बैठा हूँ। ये लोग खेल नहीं रहा क्या? खेल तो रहा था अभी तक।
सब भाग गए कहीं।
वाह।
मैं आ गया तैसे ही सब भाग गए।
ये लोग सब सीएस खेल लेते ना अभी थोड़ी देर पहले मेरे को लगा शायद से
भाई
खेल रहा
मैं जैसे सीएस में ऑनलाइन गया कोई था ही नहीं सीएस में। भाई डाउनलोड किया सब बनाई सब चले गए भाई ठीक है।
अरे अभी आएंगे थोड़ी देर में। टियांग भी आ रहा होगा।
दुख होता है भाई। बताओ।
क्या बता?
एक 120 का डैमेज ले लेते हैं बंदे, फिर भी नहीं मरते। ये तो साला न्यूज़पेपर में खेलना है आने आगे।
What do we have here? A demiguise.
You can stop a thief in their tracks with stupefy.
गौतम जो बोलेंगे मास्टर दे दो 4 धरे, बोलेगा हम क्यों दे।
लगाई था वो नहीं देख।
अरे मुंह में लोगे 4 डाल के अपनी गाड़ घुसाता है। अगर सब साथ में रात में सीएस को खेलो तो खेलते हैं सब लोग।
मैं तैयार
कस्टम
हूँ।
खेल लेंगे सब लोग, मतलब
मैं तैयार हूँ,
कितने
मेरा
हम
कोई दिक्कत
लोग।
नहीं।
तुम हो
हाँ।
तुराशी है, तुराशी तो सोने चला जाएगा, ठीक है।
अमन भी है,
तुम हो,
प्रियांक आ जाएगा।
अमन है, प्रियंक है, कार्तिक है, मैं
हाँ।
हूँ। और केदार तो खेलेगा नहीं।
वो है ही नहीं दिल्ली में।
क्यों?
क्यों कैसे घूमने गया?
अच्छा, फैमिली।
नहीं शायद से वो अकेले गया।
अच्छा हाँ।
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to
सीरियसली?
Hogwarts.
और क्या?
अरे बच्चा है ना वो।
Lumos.
खेलते हम लोग के स्पाइडी को बुला लेंगे,
हाँ,
टीम
वो आ
टीम का
जाएगा।
कर लेंगे। जैसे पहले हम लोग खेलते थे, हम तुम प्रियंक गौतम, यार मारेंगे सब खेल।
Revelio. Reparo. Accio.
What do we have here?
Revelio.
ये जॉनी अच्छा खेल रहा है।
यहाँ तक हो गए होने चाहिए भाई, तब से इकट्ठा कर रहा हूँ, पैसे ही नहीं मिल पा रहे।
भाई भाई भाई
You're back. Revelio. Nice to see you again. What are we looking for today?
बड़े दिनों बाद डीगल चलाऊंगा। What?
Nice doing business with you.
हो गए।
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
भाई भाई रिलोड। What the? बे यार प्रियम का आएगा तो फिर हमें कोई और काम चाहिए होगा। अरे तुम्हारा सीएस, तुम्हारा स्टीम का क्या हुआ? पैसे आए?
Everything a young student might need when it comes to
और जो
potions.
हैक हुआ था वो
Have a
सही
good
हुआ?
look around.
हाँ, अकाउंट तो मिल गया।
दर्द
A
भाई,
wise decision. Thank you.
दर्द भरे दिल की गीत गाते रोज। फिनैगलर की डेजर्ट ईगल ही सब चलाते हैं हमारे बच्चे। बे तुम थोड़ी सा पैसा मेरे स्टीम में डाल दो यार।
यहाँ मेरे पूरे ठुक गए, तुम्हें अपनी पड़ी है।
अरे तुम्हारे पास तो है ही है। हो रही भाई। सेंस ही नहीं समझ आ रही बाकी चीज। 1000 DPI होती है नॉर्मल माउस की?
पता नहीं,
क्यों बे?
शायद हाँ,
तो
पक्का नहीं पता।
देख के बताओ यार सेंसी।
अपने हिसाब से रखो ना, मतलब जिसमें तुम्हें कंफर्ट लग रहा हो।
ना 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 ना, ऐसे नहीं खेलना चाहिए, तुम्हें आता नहीं खेलना।
अरे वाह भाई।
वैसे ही खेलो जिस हिसाब से। माता बोलता। साले अंधे।
Ready to learn how to use the
मादर
knapsack.
चोद साले।
Perfect. Deke loves an outing. A nasty poacher. Deke hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh. It was during those days that Deke first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good. We have arrived. Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the puffle of puffskeins nearby. It will be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right.
You got one!
I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deke isn't sure what they do with them. Deke is certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deke suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deke knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful. Deke has seen poachers in the area recently. Deke will meet you there whenever you're ready.
This place has seen better days.
How nice.
Hello, Deke. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Deke was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps we should work quickly. The jobberknolls are just here, in this large tree. If it's helpful, Deke has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
Then I shall go and rescue a jobberknoll.
Good luck. Deke will be waiting.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. I rescued a jobberknoll.
Deke hopes your jobberknoll finds the knapsack nice and cozy. Poachers want them for their feathers, and are not kind when they gather them.
Are there any other beasts nearby?
Just one that Deke knows of, a herd of moon calves. They live in a clearing of trees up this footpath. Deke will see you there.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Hello, Deke. Is this the clearing you mentioned?
It is. Moon calves gather near the large tree with the spiral pattern in front, but only under the light of the moon. So, unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time, you might sometimes have to wait until nightfall to see them.
I shall go and find a moon calf then.
Deke will be waiting for your return.
Arrest the moon.
हाँ गंदा रन एंड गन मारते हैं बाद में.
There. I'm not going to hurt you. No need to be difficult.
पता है डिवाइस अच्छा होता है तो अपने आप हेड लगता है. ये तो सत्य है.
I'll look after you. It was a bit trickier than the others, but I have a moon calf now.
Another beast, safe and sound. Shame we didn't see the moon calves dancing. It's a marvelous sight. Deke supposes you're finished here. He'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now, let's bring the ones you've gathered back to the room.
All right.
Deke will meet you back in the room whenever you're ready. There you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued their new home. But, not enough room to let them out here. Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all. Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide. What exactly did you think of? hands! You've done it!
But what is it?
भाई मेरे भी ऐड लग
Deek
जाए
isn't
यार
sure.
सबके लग
Only
रहे हैं
one way to find out.
दर्द हो रहा है
Meet you
सीने
inside
में
when you're ready.
क्या अभी भी सीएस खेल रहा?
हाँ
सीएस खेल लो।
यस सर और क्या चलेगा भाई इसमें तुम बताओ क्या चलेगा कुछ
Look
चला
at
ले
this. It's amazing.
Where are
पता
we,
नहीं
Deke?
पर
It
GTA
seems
San
to be
Andreas
a
खेल लो।
place for your beasts to live, a
अब
vivarium
चल
of
तो
some
जाएगा
sort.
पर यार कौन
Oh, your
कहाँ से
beasts will be
ढूंढे
quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them. Let them see their new home.
खेला भाई वो भी अच्छे से वो पहले अच्छे से चलता था बस अब शायद कॉल अटके तितरे ते 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 तितरे ते
Oh! Deke thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed. I only hope we'll have enough space for all of them.
Deke hopes so too. But if you do run
मेरे
out
हाथ
of
में बम आ
room,
जाता
Madam
बार
Peck at
बार
Brood and Peck in Hogsmeade will help to find safe homes for them.
Any beasts that the room can't hold?
Yes, she's well known for helping to care for beasts in need, and she'll give you a fair price for them. Speaking of care, beasts that are well fed and groomed will provide you with valuable magical materials, such as puffskein hair, for example. If you gather some magical materials from your beasts, Deke can show you how to use them.
Very well. I shall let you know when I have some.
कैंप ही कर ले साले
I've collected some magical materials, Deke.
Now, Deke can show you how to use them. First, you'll need to use this spellcraft to conjure an enchanted loom.
An enchanted loom?
Exactly. It will allow you to use your magical materials to weave magic into the very threads of your clothing, making your clothing more useful in a variety of ways. Why don't you try it? Deke thinks you'll be impressed with what the loom can do.
I'll go and experiment with the loom now. That came out nicely. I should show Deke. I use the enchanted loom, Deke.
Wonderful.
Will I be able to weave even more powerful magic into my clothing with the loom?
You will, by rescuing even more powerful beasts. For now, however, Deke suggests you explore the vivarium and get to know the beasts you've already rescued.
Thank you for your help, Deke. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Confringo. Revelio.
Sorry! I cannot do this for all eternity! Get away from me!
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Oh. Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings! Any luck removing some more of those demiguise statues?
I actually have some moons for you.
Oh, thank you. The fewer of these statues I see, the better. You keep your eye out for others, and I'll teach you more about Alahamora.
I'll keep an eye out for more demiguise statues and see if I can bring you more moons.
You are to be commended for your bravery and valor, especially since they can only be collected at night.
अबे लौड़े, बोल
क्या
बोल के खेल, ऐसे मातम बना के खेल। बोलो ताकि लोगों को आकर्षित कर पाओ।
भाई बोलने के लिए कुछ होना चाहिए।
अरे तो भाई मातम थोड़ी मना रहे हो, मातम मना रहे हो
नहीं भाई।
तो बोलो, लोगों को एंटरटेन करो। देखो सोलो कैसे करता है, राका कैसे करता है, सीखो लोगों से। सीख रहे नहीं हो कुछ, बातें कर रहे हो बस।
ओके।
भाई ये बहुत अच्छा खेल रहा है यार।
क्या है
हनी
कि
भाई
देख, वैलो वैलो ये सब कोई दूसरा कोई भी गेम हो तो उसमें बोलने के लिए कुछ ना कुछ रहता
भाई
है।
स्टोरी मोड में बहुत होता है बोलने के लिए,
मेरे को तो आज
तुमको
तक
यही
समझ
तो
नहीं
नहीं
आया।
पता है। जाओ तुम पहले हॉगवर्ड किसी की किसी स्ट्रीम देखो जाके,
कोई
देखो
जरूरत
जाके। सीखेंगे है नहीं, ज्ञान चोदूं 10 बार। यार अच्छा, जॉनी भैया हार गया यार, जीता हुआ मैच हार गए 5 किल के साथ।
इन लोग को बुलाओ। ये प्रियांक कह रहा था आएगा थोड़ी देर में, आए नहीं अभी तक।
भाचोदा
अरे
प्रियांक अपनी भाचोदा हुलियाबाजी कर रहा हूँ मैं कहीं।
बात तो सही।
मेरे बाबू ने खाना खाया, नहीं खाया तो अब मैं खिला दूँ। नहीं खाया, चलो मैं खा लाऊंगा, मुझे खा दूंगा। तुतरे 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 तुतरे। जॉनी भाई के बंदे वहां से आएंगे। आया बंदा पहला, फायर हो गया। दूसरा बंदा, चलो खत्म। दूसरा बंदा आया, आया, जीत गए वे।
अभी तो हार गए थे।
जी जी, तो जिता दिया 2 बंदों ने पूरा गेम ही।
वाह।
मेरी डेथ कितनी, एफपीएस आ रहे हैं 24,
You made it.
पिंग आ रही
हिल कैसे
74।
रहो इतने में, मैं ये
नहीं
सोच
नहीं
रहा।
नहीं, अभी 130 है, बहुत ज्यादा फ्लक्चुएट करता है सब।
Enjoying the view?
130,
Keeping an eye on
70।
things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm
मेरे
to
को लगा था
cure
वैसे
her,
ये
I
मूवी
need
से
to
काफी
understand what
रिलेटेड होगा,
happened to her.
बट
Anne
गेम
was
अलग ही
always
है।
the most mischievous of the three
हॉगवर्ट्स
of
लेगेसी।
us. Which is saying something, knowing me and ominous. I'm
तुम तो कुछ
hoping a
बोलते ही नहीं हो,
surprise
तुम्हें क्या
visit
पता।
from me and a new
क्या
friend
क्या
from
क्या?
Hogwarts will help lift her
तुम
spirits.
तो कुछ बोलते ही नहीं हो, तेरे को
Bring
कैसे
back the
पता।
Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier.
You can't.
With Ranrock's lot wandering
आगे
about all the
जोक्स
time.
वाला
Everyone stays out of sight.
चक्कू करने जा रहा था, बहुत सही था। माँ भी छोड़ दी फिर उसकी।
Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy. Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse.
बड़ी जल्दी उससे मौली से
The
जाती
sooner
है
you
बहन,
accept that
बड़ी
reality,
जल्दी।
the better.
But we haven't tried
Ping
everything.
chilling,
There
ping
is
chilling,
no
ping chilling, ping
cure.
chilling, ping chilling.
When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Bye, 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 bye.
Now
Tanna,
what you've done.
Tanna.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against the dark arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line.
I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home. It's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Aura, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search for a cure soon. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves any time soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
I understand what you're saying, sir.
Good. I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Revelio.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I know he's angry, but he's only trying to do what he thinks is best for Anne.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at this abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. Only good wizard is a dead wizard in my book.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! If only Ranrock were here!
No! Get accustomed!
Expelliarmus!
Who's there?
Prodigy! Arrest the momentum.
Seen anything like that before?
Accio. This is sad. Really, it is. Finger. Descendo.
Let's get this over with.
Potato.
There you are. Rather unwise coming back this way.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. You don't believe you can defeat me, do you? Accio. Arrest the momentum.
You're so You've made your last mistake. How nice of you to stop. As if you could best the likes of me. You're making this too easy.
Accio. Confringo.
You call that spellcasting? Don't you try again, I beg you. I could do this for hours. One less Shiva to worry about.
Incendio.
No! You think this is funny? Confringo. In the end. I won't rest. Is that it?
Presto momentum. I've been fighting since before you were born. Descendo, you understood me.
Levioso! Confringo!
Crisis! Presto momentum. Levioso! Confringo!
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at billywhigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem
मैं
to have
डेविल
set
ये
up
कितना
camp
बेकार बनाया है तुमने
क्या चीज?
They have stations for every.
ये जो अवतार बनाया
अवतार? अच्छा वो
अभी
अबे
ये
वो
जो
मास्क
कोने में
लगाया
है
ना, वो इसलिए लगाया मास्क क्योंकि उससे ऑफेंस बढ़ता है।
अरे ये नहीं ये जो कोने में हेड प्लेस वाला है
कोने में वो जो बिल्ली है,
अरे हाँ
अबे वो पहले से बना बनाया था, उसमें मैंने कुछ नहीं चेंज किया।
अरे तो कुछ बनाओ अपने से
वो माउस हिलाता है बस साथ में, और कुछ खास नहीं।
अरे अपने से बनाओ एक जो प्रियंका जैसा हम लोग ने बनाया था
उसमें टाइम बहुत लगेगा। ये चीज़
टाइम क्या टाइम है 1 घंटा लगेगा
Whose home was this?
Bit abandoned
अरे
long since I've lived
वो
here.
अवतार वो उसके लिए कैम लगाना पड़ेगा, ये वो नहीं है, ये दूसरा है।
भाई ड्रॉइड कैम भाई
That's all I ever
हाँ
heard.
हाँ पता है, बट ये वो नहीं है जो तू सोच रहा है।
हम समझ गए जो तुम कह रहे हो ये एक नॉर्मल चीज है हम पर वैसा करने के लिए कह रहे हैं उसमें एक्सप्रेशंस भी आते हैं अच्छा मातम जो तुम बनाती है तो मुंह तो चलेगा नहीं उसमें
Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists.
खाबों को मिलाना
Might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Revelio. Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Revelio. This well looks familiar. Reparo. Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
Hello, Janendra.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realise it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
Also.
Huh, a stairwell. Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this. Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels. You're not going to believe this. I can see the underground.
What? A daydream?
Lumos.
Because that happens to me too.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath.
Lumos.
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic.
BGMI.
Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Sian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch.
Revelio.
Might some kind soul help me?
भाई तीनों की तरह जीटी की सीरीज बनाओ स्टोरी मोड हो गई। जीटीए खेल सकते हैं स्टोरी मोड। जीटीए मेरा एक दो बार खेला भी हुआ है तो
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Hello there. In the market for potions, are we? What can I do for you today? I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
टेक्नो की ये नहीं।
What can I do for you today?
मैंने खेला है देखा अभी किसी को नहीं।
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now. What can I do for you today? I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
What do we have here?
सारे वीडियो में 20 मिलियन प्लस व्यूज हैं। देखते हैं खेल सकते हैं। GTA मेरे पे पड़ा भी है। हाँ ये तो है, GTA 5 में व्यूज तो काफी आते हैं।
Off on another adventure, are we?
What will I do without her?
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Have a look around.
Revelio.
I'll be with you in just a minute. Such a wee bairn gieing a thrashing to a troll. Oh, I can't believe it. Well, what say we show you some of what's available? Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
अभी फिलहाल वो सोचा था डाइंग लाइट खेलने का, क्योंकि वो भी अभी फ्री आया था ना। टेक्नो की कुछ वीडियोस देखना, जीटी की स्टार्टिंग।
I already have the wormwood. What about the shrivel fix? Bet you don't have the whole... No. No, I do.
वो उसका है, क्या नाम है, मॉड का, मतलब मॉड लगाता है तो उसमें अलग से वो अपनी तरफ से कस्टमाइज कर सकता है चीज़ें। वो चीज़ देखा है मैंने।
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
And your reading is the dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes.
नहीं, खरीदने
Tonight
नहीं
we will
पड़ता
be on the observation deck.
ऐसे भी डाउनलोड होता है। बट वो
Still, you
लगाना
don't have
वैसे
your own? You can't be the new
Allowed
student
नहीं है।
forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
मतलब उसमें तुम्हारी आईडी भी बैन हो जाती, जीटी की
Here,
रॉकस्टार आईडी।
I can adjust that for
No,
you.
no, bring it into focus on your own. Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Oh, hello. Good to see you again. We Ravenclaws must stick together.
Oh, hello, Amit. Nice to see you again.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
That's very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
I tried to put up my stargazing as long as I could.
Revelio.
How am I supposed to find Sirius when my hands are too cold to use?
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
A pristine night for stargazing. Do not let it be wasted.
The perfect night for...
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
And you need someone to help find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
No need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we? The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is
Lumos.
it? The Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure. A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about. Lumos. Oh no. Not this time for school, I mean. Lumos.
constellation should appear near the center of your view. As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart. Stargazing is all about patience and precision. I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Whatever you say, Amit. Whatever you say.
Oh, you wait. You are going to be quoted saying just that. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon.
Lumos.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Aloha Mora.
I've most
Revelio.
Potions is dull and charms is dire. Nothing's as clever as playing with fire.
Revelio. Lumos.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
में चलेंगे आगे। इसमें थोड़ा सा कुछ चीजें खरीदनी पड़ेंगी अभी।